So you're on the hunt for some brand new headphones, but you're also on a budget? No problemo, I got you. In this video, we're going to be comparing some of the most popular budget headphones currently on the market. To keep it simple, we'll first talk about the microphone quality, noise cancellation, and the general sound quality of each headset. Before we get into this exciting comparison, hi, I'm Olive, your host here at Versus, and I'd like to thank HideMe VPN for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out the link in the bio to get your first 3 months free, but more on that later.
So we're starting off with the microphones. Now, this may be something you don't use too often, but it's definitely useful to have, and it can come in handy if you want to talk to your friends, or for work, or even for Zoom meetings. So the first microphone you heard came from the Sennheiser. Now we're moving on to JBL. Now, it's apparently quite known that JBL doesn't have great noise cancellation, so I'm not sure how good they're going to be for phone calls, but let's see. So next we have the Soundcore Space One headphones. Now, I'm actually very interested to hear what these sound like because I have literally no idea. So make sure to leave your comments down below and we will discuss the results in just a moment. So the One More SonoFlow headphones are known to have pretty decent noise cancellation, so it will be interesting to see how they perform in the microphone department. And finally, we have the Sony, which is also known to have pretty good microphone abilities and decent noise cancellation. So let's see how it does.
Although the Sennheiser has pretty clear and crisp audio, the noise cancellation isn't so great, as you could hear those birds chirping pretty well. So imagine how it would sound on a very busy road. JBL actually surprised me as the noise cancellation was pretty good. The Soundcore also had pretty good active noise cancellation, however my voice sounds extremely muffled and can sometimes be a little tricky to fully understand what I'm saying. The SonoFlow sounds okay, definitely good noise cancellation abilities, but my voice sounds a little static and generally unpleasant to the ear. Yup, it's true, Sony for sure has some great microphone and noise cancellation abilities, and I was quite impressed with the results. Alright, let's talk about another biggie, unwanted noise. You know, the stuff that we all wish would just disappear? Well, that's where headphones, unlike earbuds, are super useful as they snugly cover your entire ear like little suction cups, giving them more hardware space to work their magic on noise cancelling. We've got a quick but super fun test lined up for you, featuring some top-notch binaural microphones, and together we'll dive in and see just how well each headphone tackles the noise cancelling game. To do this, we've set up this microphone in our studio and we're slipping on each headphone one by one, blasting ambient street sounds. The better the noise cancellation, the quieter it gets. It's really as simple as that. Let's start testing and see who comes out on top. These are some interesting results. Some definitely did better than others, and in my opinion, Sony seems to have the best active noise cancellation, as well as the Soundcore and Sennheiser, which was surprising as its noise cancellation wasn't so great during the mic test. I was actually quite disappointed in JBL as I found it did the worst out of them all, yet it's at the highest price point. But it's also surprising as it sounded pretty great during the mic test. How odd. But what are your thoughts? Don't forget to let us know in the comments down below. Alright, shifting gears to arguably the most crucial aspect of headphones, sound quality. It's worth noting that everyone's ears are unique, so results may vary from listener to listener. To give you a comprehensive feel for each headphone's audio abilities, we've gathered a selection of tracks spanning various genres including hip-hop, classical, techno, and rock. Without further ado, let's listen to some music.
You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night. We bring the vibes here. We full of life, you keep the change. Keep the change. They hate and say we went and changed. Why stay the same? You must be blinded by the lights. You must be blinded by the
Sennheiser, there's a subtle boost in bass, making them particularly appealing to anyone who's a fan of EDM and hip-hop. Nevertheless, they are versatile enough to cater to a diverse range of audio genres, from podcasts to even classical music. The Sony headphones boast a bass-heavy sound signature. They pack an extra punch and thump, also making them ideal for genres such as EDM and hip-hop. While vocals and instruments maintain their presence, they may appear somewhat muffled, and sounds like cymbals can be a tad piercing. JBL headphones hold up quite well regardless of your listening preferences. They tend to lean towards a bass-heavy sound, which isn't necessarily a negative aspect, and they do relatively well at blocking out unwanted noise whilst listening to music, which was surprising again, as active noise cancellation during our previous test didn't seem so good. SonoFlow produces rhythmic bass, warm mids, and crisp highs whilst offering an ultra-wide frequency response range that reaches up to 40 kHz. Not many complaints here, as the sound is pretty good. And finally, the sound profile of the Soundcore Space One headphones is V-shaped, highlighting deep, booming bass lines. However, vocals and instruments might sound slightly muffled and lacking in richness because the mid-range is pushed back. Yet, the high-pitched sounds like cymbals are sharp, aiding in standing out against the strong bass. Let's pause for a moment so that I can introduce you to Hide Me VPN. If you're someone who's looking to have a little bit more privacy while surfing the web and you just want to feel secure and safe, then you'll be interested to hear this next part. Hide Me VPN is one of the fastest offshore VPNs with 24/7 support and cross-platform access. Enjoy 10 GB speeds across 2,300 servers globally. You can also navigate the web with a trusted ally, SmartGuard, proactively guarding against malware, tracking, ads, and phishing threats in real time. Plus, they don't store logs, ensuring your actions remain yours. Best part, you can start for free. Click the link in the description to secure your online freedom with Hide Me VPN. Simple, secure, and yours. Now let's take a closer look at each device individually. This way you can get a clearer picture of both the upsides and downsides, focusing on aspects like comfort, design, and functionality. Once we've covered that ground, we'll shift our attention to their battery capacities. Starting off with Sennheiser HD450BT. As someone who owns the Sennheiser HD350BT model, I'm actually pretty satisfied with the general quality and durability. I will say the design is nice and compact, and the suction of the headphones feels very secure and noise cancelling once placed on your head. I do like that they don't feel too bulky, as my head is personally relatively small and a lot of headphones can appear huge on me, but at the same time, they do feel very tight and can cause headaches after wearing them for a little too long. The good thing is that after a couple of months, they will loosen up. The shape of the cups is standard, but I do have to warn you that after a couple of years of constant usage, the faux leather will start to deteriorate. As you can see on my own personal headphones, although I have cared for them pretty well, they don't look so great anymore. The good thing is that you are able to buy replacement cups, however, taking them on and off is a slight nightmare. One of mine accidentally came off once, and I literally had to stop using my headphones for around 2 weeks, simply because I literally could not get the cup back on. Nevertheless, the headphones have pretty good sound quality. The JBL Tune 770NC headphones feature a sleek and modern design. They have a sturdy construction with comfortable padding on the ear cups and headband for extended wear. The ear cups swivel and fold for easy storage and portability. However, the hole cutout is relatively small, so if you tend to have bigger earlobes, then this may be slightly uncomfortable for you. The controls are conveniently located on the ear cups for easy access, allowing you to adjust volume, change tracks, and activate noise cancellation with ease. These headphones are designed with portability in mind, as they can be easily folded and swiveled for compact storage when not in use. This makes them convenient for travel and commuting. Moving on to the Soundcore Space One headphones. Although the design features plush padding on the ear cups and headband, making them very comfortable indeed, I personally don't think they look very stylish. They feel super bulky, not just whilst on your head, but also in hand. Somehow it's giving off a little bit of a cheap plastic look that just isn't to my liking. The ear cups rotate and fold though, offering flexibility for storage and travel, and the controls allow for easy access to essential functions such as volume adjustment, playback control, and noise cancellation activation. Next come the One More SonoFlow headphones. Although the color is labeled as black, it's definitely more of a space gray with a black faux leather headband. The ear cups are generously padded with plush cushions, providing a snug and comfortable fit for extended listening sessions, and they've also added a red pop of color, which stands out for sure. The controls are easy to operate, and although it's not my favorite design, it is very comfortable, and I could see a lot of people loving it. Finally, we have the Sony, which definitely feels the lightest of the bunch, and although it does feel quite plasticky, it doesn't necessarily look cheap. The design is sleek with an adjustable headband, and the ear cups are well padded, providing a comfortable fit. The ear cups are also designed to easily swivel so that they can simply slide into your bag. I do wish you had the option to fold the headphones though, as that's sometimes my preferred method of carrying them. All in all, they have a nice design and the best noise cancellation out of the lot, so I would say that they're definitely a good choice for the price. So we have finally reached the final but very important category, battery life. Assuming you aren't using your headphones 24/7, you'll be happy to hear that all of these headphones have pretty decent battery life, and you won't need to charge them more than once a week or even once every 2 or 3 weeks, depending on your usage. The headphones with the highest battery life are the JBL with up to 70 hours. And if you do need a quick recharge, 5 minutes gets you an extra 3 hours of music. The One More SonoFlow headphones can also last up to 70 hours with ANC off, and a quick 5-minute charge gives you 5 hours of extra listening. Then come the Soundcore Space One headphones with 40 hours of ANC playtime, followed by Sony with 35 hours, plus with quick charging, you get 60 minutes of playback from just 10 minutes of charging. And in last place are the Sennheiser headphones with 30 hours of battery life, and unfortunately they don't support fast charging, so you'll need to delegate at least 2 hours to fully charge them. So that's 5 budget headphones summed up, and we really hope you found this review useful. Personally, I think any of these headphones will give you a pretty decent listening experience with relatively good comfort. In the end, it all depends on what type of design you prefer. The Sony does have the best active noise cancellation, so if that's important for you, then you may want to spend that tiny bit more to ensure that you receive the utmost experience. Funnily enough though, the JBL headphones are the most expensive and seem to have the worst noise cancellation, so it's not always about the price, as the One More SonoFlow are the most affordable and have a pretty decent overall performance and very impressive battery life. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and check out the description for direct links to all of the products mentioned in this video. As always, give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to be a part of our Versus community if you aren't already. With that being said, we will see you in the next video, and until then, take care.
Oh,